Hi everybody. Start out today seated on your meditation mat, your blanket, and/or your block. Remember to free the feet, roll the pubic bone forward, shoulders back, chin and chest raise. Find your comfortable seated position there, hands on the thighs. When you find that position, close your eyes. Bring your focus to your breath. And let's count for 5 on your inhale. And 5 on your exhale. Keep that same rhythm. Remembering to reach down into the belly for the breath. On your next inhale, reach the shoulders up, squeezing the shoulders toward the neck, toward the ears, and exhale, roll the shoulders back down. Continue that on your inhale, lifting the shoulders, and exhale the shoulders down. Keep that breath going for 5 counts on the inhale and 5 on your exhale. Continuing the shoulder shrugs. Okay, find yourself back in center. This time you're taking one ear to the shoulder on the inhale, and then back up to center on the exhale, and then to the opposite side. Inhaling ear to shoulder, feeling the stretch in the neck, and then back to center. Keep it going side to side. Still inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. And move back to center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale through center. Inhale back up. Exhale forward fold. Use the block if you need to. Leading the stretch with the chest. Walk the hands back in. Inhale up. Exhale through center. And take it out to the side to a side bend. Back through center on your exhale. Inhaling to the other side. Try to keep the legs down onto the mat. Exhale back up. One more time to each side. Inhale to the side. And exhale back to center. And other side. Good. As you come back to center, you can remove your block or your blanket. Moving to child's pose. Shift from side to side. Back to center. Roll up to all fours. Inhale, cat lift. Exhale, cat. Keep that going. Curl the toes under, move to downward dog. Shift your weight back towards your lower body, toward your heels. Bend the knees. Come up to the toes. Take it down. 2 more times through that series. And walk feet to hands. Hang in ragdoll. Roll up to standing position, good posture. Inhale the arms up. Look to the hands. Exhale through center. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale, shift forward to the toes. Exhale, drop to hover. Inhale down to the mat, lifting to Sphinx. Chin and chest raise. And look side to side, nice and slow, over one shoulder and then the other. Back to center, bring it down to the mat, lift to cobra. And back down, moving to upward dog. Remember the thighs come off of the mat, shoulders down, pressure into the index finger, pad of the palm, downward dog. And walk the dog. Walk feet to hands. Bent, forward bend or ragdoll. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing. Exhale through center, arms to the sides. Inhale, back up. Exhale, chair pose. Hold on to it, make sure you're grounded into the heels. Knees pointing forward or in just a little bit. Make sure they're not pointing outward. Hands to center in prayer pose. Twist over to your right side. Drop it down to a twist in prayer pose. Remember here, our palms are pushing into the opposite palm. So top hand pushing into the bottom, which should open your twist a little bit further. Hands to the mat, straightening the legs, and bend the knees again. Bring it back up to chair. Sink as deep as you can. Work the glutes, the quads. Hands to center. Palms pressing into one another, opening to your left. Dropping the tricep to the thigh. Top hand pushes into the bottom hand and twist open. Hands back to the mat, straightening the knees, forward bend. And slowly pedal through the feet, bending one leg, straightening the other. And switch. And both legs straight. Lift halfway up. On your exhale, move to plank. Inhale, shift forward to the toes. Exhale, drop to hover. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bring left foot to center, right leg comes up. Three-legged dog. Bend your right knee, let it move over the left hip. Turn looking under your right arm. Swing the knee through and forward to the chest in plank. Body is flat here. Back to three-legged dog. Okay, this time the right knee comes towards your right tricep in plank. Back to three-legged dog. Hang in there with me. Bring the right leg forward, step it forward to your lunge. Put your blocks. Chin and chest lift. Lower the back leg. The blocks forward again, step back, downward dog. Bring your right foot to center, left leg comes up, three-legged dog. And let the leg bend over your right hip. Turn looking under your left arm. Pulling the left knee to chest in plank. Remember to look toward the top of your mat. Never tuck your chin under. Back to three-legged dog. Okay, left knee this time comes towards your left tricep in a plank. Back to three-legged dog. And step it forward to your lunge. Collect your blocks. Chin and chest lift. Lowering the back leg. Blocks forward again. Step it back, downward dog. Walk the dog. Walk feet to hands. Keep those knees bent. Hang in ragdoll. Hands to the mat or the block, straightening the legs to forward bend. Head is dropped down. Chin and chest raise. Arms out to the sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale through center. Take your right leg up, moving to tree pose. Okay, start wherever you need to, focusing on your balance and your breath. And with good control, lower it down to the mat, switching legs. Remember to squeeze the glutes, lift the ribs up. Chin and chest look up. Looking straight forward at something that's not moving. Breathe. And lower down. Walk through the legs. Let the legs relax. Moving to dancer, which we learned last session. If our right leg is coming up, our right hand is the one grabbing. Vice versa, left to left. Okay, so start on whichever leg you choose, making sure the hand in the back is doing a thumbs up sign as you grab the foot on the inside of the foot. Roll the shoulders back toward each other, shoulder blades squeeze. Free hand is up for good balance. And lift that bent leg up and back, shoulder blades squeezing together. Breathe. Good control, lower it down. Pedaling through the feet, switching legs. Remember, thumbs up in the back. The free hand is up, reaching up to the sky. Collect the back foot, the inside of the foot, and then squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift through the arm that's in the air. Push through the toes. And good control brings it down. Just walking through the legs again. And inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale to center. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Just pedal through the legs. Try to let the hamstrings and the back relax. And bend both knees, wrap the arms around the legs. Hug the knees toward the chest. Relax the head. And inhale halfway up. Exhale, plank. Body is flat. You're looking to the top of your mat, never curling the head under. Okay, take your left hand to the center and open to side plank. Breathe. Make sure your hand is directly under your shoulder. Everything is stacked. Squeezing the core, not letting the hips sag. Bring it back to center. Taking your right hand to the center of the mat. Opening on the other side to a side plank. Squeezing the glutes, working your core. Back to plank. Push back, downward dog. Bring your left foot to center, right leg comes up, three-legged dog. Let the leg bend, looking under your right arm. Moving to flip your dog, so nice and slow. Take your right hand off the mat. Flip it over, feet are flat. Pull the belly up, drop the head back. Breathe. Squeeze the glutes. And flip it back, downward dog. Bringing your left leg up. Let it fold over your right hip, looking under your left arm. Nice and slowly, flip your dog, taking your left hand off the mat. Control your movements. Feet are flat. Squeeze the glutes. Head drops back if you can. And flip it back. Downward dog. Taking your right leg back up. Step it forward to your lunge. Get your balance here. Bounce the back leg in just a little and turn it out where it can flatten in the back. Make sure the feet are aligned. Back leg is about 45 degrees. Bring it up, warrior one. Now sink as deep as you can here. Use as much of the mat as you can. So walk the back leg back if possible. Pushing through your fingers. Legs are active. Open the back foot further, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, walk your back leg in if you need to. Hinge forward, drop down triangle. Look up to your left hand. And bring the left hand, replacing your right hand, opening to reverse triangle. Twisting open to the back. bring it down. Moving to platform pose. Drop the head to the leg. And look up. Come up to the toes in the back. Lift up to standing. Okay, we're moving to warrior three. Take your hands together in a dive position. Warrior three is also called T-pose, a balance pose. Shifting down to the letter T. Hands are pushing forward, foot is pushing back. Breathe. Again, warrior three or T-pose. Okay, drop the hands down to needle. And down to the mat. Step it back, downward dog. And walk the dog. Good, bring your right foot to center, left leg comes up. Swing it through to your lunge. Open the back leg about 45 degrees, lifting up, warrior one. Remember, use as much of the mat as you can, sink deep into that pose. The inside of the leg is active in your front leg. Turn the back foot out, warrior two. Strong arms, strong legs. And walk the back foot in a little bit, straightening the legs, hinge forward, drop down triangle. Tuck those hips, open from the chest. Take your right hand, replacing your left hand in the back. Open to reverse triangle. Back to center, removing your block. Turn your back foot, bounce it in, platform pose. Chest down to your thigh. And bring the chin and chest up. Come up to the toes in the back and up to standing. Hands come together, dive position. Moving to warrior three or T-pose. Okay, take the hands down, needle. Bring it down to the mat, step back, downward dog. Come to all fours, cat lift and cat. push back, child's pose. And push back, downward dog. Okay, bring the right leg up and through, back to your lunge. We're moving to a new pose called crescent lunge, also known as crescent moon. Front leg is going to stay in a 90-degree angle. Back foot is going to stay popped up onto the toes. Okay, push your weight forward, pushing into the toes, and lift up to standing. Okay, be sure not to relax the foot in the back. You're pushing into the toes. Arms are coming straight up. Front leg 90 degrees. Again, crescent lunge or crescent moon. Taking the hands back down, switching the legs. Bringing your left leg up and through, crescent lunge. Push into the back toes. Raise up, good balance. Push through the toes. Good, hands back to the mat, step back, downward dog. A deep hip opener, hip stretch. We're moving to pigeon or half pigeon. Taking your right leg up, you're bending the knee, swinging it through, and laying it between your hands in the front. Okay, now if this is too much, take your blanket, maybe roll it up, even your blocks, right underneath you. As you bring that leg forward, you're going to sit onto the blanket. And more with your front leg. All right, so if that's too much into the hips and the glutes, make sure you're using the blocks or the blanket underneath you with whatever level you need it to be at. If you can, the front leg should be completely down onto the mat. Back leg is straight back behind you. The knee and the top of the foot are down onto the mat. Okay, again, this is half pigeon. If you need to, you can take the blocks underneath your hands. So several options there. You want chin and chest up. Look up if you can. Back to center. Take the hands to the mat. Curl your back toes under and swing it back. Downward dog. Walk the dog. Bring the left leg up and through. Onto the mat, lay it onto the mat or the blocks or blanket. Remember, back leg, knee, and top of the foot are on your mat. Chin and chest raise, shoulders down. Relax through the back, try to relax through your hips. Just let it open up the hips. You're not forcing a stretch here. You're just letting the hips open and relax. Most of us carry a lot of tension in our hips. A lot of it is from sitting many hours a day at a desk or a computer. And a lot of it is just where some people hold their stress. So just breathe deep. Drop the head back if you can. And back to center. And this time, instead of moving to downward dog, swing that leg in front of you. Roll it down to your back. And we're going different directions here with the back. We're moving from bridge and half wheel, arching the back upward, over into plow and shoulder stand. So nice and slow, push up to bridge. Lace your fingers underneath if you can. Breathe. Push through the heels. Lift the body up. And slowly release, rolling down to the mat. And moving to plow. Hands on the lower back. If you can let go of the back, placing the palms down on the mat. Roll it slowly back down. Pushing back to bridge. Stay up in bridge, release the hands. Walk the feet in toward your hands, grabbing onto the ankles in half wheel. Heels stay down. And walk the feet forward, rolling it down to the mat. Moving back again to plow. Remember to pull the shoulders together. This time leave the hands on the lower back. Squeeze, pulling up to shoulder stand. Bending the knees, slowly roll it back down. Feet back to the mat. Okay, cross your left leg on top of your right. Take the hips a few inches over to your left. Roll to your right in a spinal twist. Left arm reaches out to your side, palm down, and look over to the left if you can. Remember to try to keep the shoulders onto the mat, so the leg doesn't have to come all the way down. The idea is for the chest area to open. Breathe. Roll it back to center. Switching the cross of your legs. Take your hips a few inches over to the right. Roll to your left. Right arm out, palm down. Keep the shoulder blades down onto the mat. Look to your right if you can. And roll it back to center. And one last pose, move to fish. Hands go under the glutes, legs extend, feet together, come up to the forearms, the elbows, arch the back, roll the shoulder blades together, drop the top of the head to the mat. Breathe. release that pose down to the mat. Cross the legs in the air, holding onto the feet. Pull the feet in as close as you can. Again, opening the hips here and the glutes. Roll slowly side to side. Back to center. Switch the cross of the legs. And roll slowly side to side. Back to center. Release the legs, feet to the mat this time. Let the knees fall together. Find a comfortable laying position there, hands to the belly, elbows drop to the mat. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Make sure the breath is in the belly, not the chest. And roll to your side. Just open your eyes. Hold there for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, come up to seated. Okay, as you go throughout your day, notice how often maybe your shoulders are kind of creeping up towards your ears, causing extra tension in this area. You want to relax that area so we have less stress and less tension in the neck. So as you're typing, as you're doing your work, make sure you kind of lift the shoulders up and then roll them back down to make your body more aware of when you are tightening through the shoulder area and the neck. Okay? So go on now to one of your guided meditations or relaxations and relax just a little bit further. Have a great day.